It's okay if you're not feeling like yourself. This is something I have to think. It's okay because if you're not feeling like yourself, depression is normal. Well, I wouldn't say it's normal. It's common. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's me, Trey Trey. Thank you for watching me today on my channel as I keep my health physically, mentally, and spiritually from going astray. As you can see by the title, depression is very common. And I decided to talk about this because I haven't been on in like 5 months. I think it's because I've been depressed. And it's not a thing. I know I've been depressed because I just feel like doing half of the shit. Okay? And yeah, I just wanted to state that for the facts. But I do apologize because I know some of you were missing me, even though I don't need you on this video. No, but I say that to say that, no, for real, I've been doing a lot of stuff, like, personally, to get my shit together. And I'm not gonna divulge that whole information, but, I've been really working on myself, and I really like that. And I've been up and down emotionally, um, and it's been a crazy ride, per se. I've been learning a lot about the people I've been around, and, understanding that a lot of shit just isn't for me. And I like to cuss, so if you don't like cuss words or cursing, you can really exit stage left. I'm sorry. That's what I'm going to be doing here. If you don't like that, you can just get the fuck out. No, but for real, if you really do not like cursing, I will advise you to get off and keep scrolling or find another channel. But sorry for that segue. But I say that to say, like, I've done a lot of soul searching. I'm still doing that. Like, this is the first time, and I want to say like a good 2 years, where I'm actively, excuse me, putting myself out there via video. And I'm really proud of myself because in the midst of those 2 years, I've been struggling with depression and struggling with understanding what I should be doing with my life. And I think that having that right now as a young person in my 20s is imperative, right? Who's to say I won't have that in my 30s or 40s? But right now, I think it's helpful because it's asking me certain questions, right? That I need to be asking myself, like, who should I be around, right? Am I doing what I need to be doing for myself? And if not, is this trying to tell me that I need to unveil a facade that I have been presenting to the world? Like, those are those three questions I've been asking. And if you're struggling with depression right now, I think you should also be asking those questions too. For example, if you're asking yourself if the people around me do care about me, or do they actually give a fuck about me, then that's important because you don't feel like they do, or that question would not be there, right? So that may be adding to depression because there is a facade that other people around you are painting, and you're not for the bullshit. So remember that. Are you doing what your heart is telling you to do, whether it be for work or pleasure or just like to support yourself and your needs? Right? Are you listening to yourself? Because right now we live in a society where money is important and it's imperative and it's convenient, right? It makes things convenient. Um, but in a certain space, let's say corporate, that's not for everybody, right? And that can add a lot of stress when you feel like, oh, I need to go do this. Now, if you have a plan and you're going to stick to that plan, right? And you have to, suck some shit up for a period of time, that's cool too, right? But if you know that you're not going to fit in that space and you can't do that, do not force yourself to do that because you may actively be adding to your own stress and your own depression. Lastly, are you putting up a facade for people, right? I know the first question was, are others putting up a facade for you? And only you can ask that and answer that question, right? Listen to yourself, listen to your gut. Are you putting up a facade with other people? If you don't like somebody, do not be around them. If you cannot stand a group of people, do not be with them. Leave. right? It's only adding if you're not adding to your stress, right, and adding to that depression, because you feel like, oh well, these people, for whatever reason, or this person, for whatever reason, can add to my life, but they're taking away from your authenticity, which is then taking away from your essence, right? Why the fuck are you doing that? Fuck going on here? Mm, mm. I know. Like, duh, like, what's going on? And it's just like, the fuck are you doing with your life? But nah, for real, like, you don't have all day. You don't have all your life to be figuring this shit out. Either you're gonna do this now, or it's gonna come back to haunt you later, and you're gonna have to deal with it. So you have two options, and I really think you should pick the former, right? Stick to yourself, learn yourself, fall in love with yourself. And I think that's gonna be another video, because sometimes falling in love with yourself is gonna take a long time, right? And I'm gonna explain that in another video. But learn to, at least understand yourself and your triggers and what you want out of life, right? And I say that to say in correlation and in tandem with depression. You don't want depression all your life. So you have to start reanalyzing different parts of yourself as it relates to your own life. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been helping me. So I say that to say, you got this. You should focus on yourself and continue to do you. Remember, I love you. I do not, but I know somebody does.